how do you feel the psychedelic experience has affected your ADHD?
Man, I don't know. I once had someone tell me that and if people are watching the video on this, it might look like I'm not wearing pants, but I'm not. I'm just kidding. Uh, but uh, I'm wearing shorts, guys. Relax.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah,
a
right.
this is this is no need to put the explicit tag on this podcast. Um, what was the question? ADHD? Oh my god, that's funny because you asked me about ADHD and I went on some fucking tangents. Oh no. So clearly it hasn't helped much. uh yeah, I mean it's hard to say. I think that I did hear once somebody describe, who was a facilitator, him describe that out of people with different psychiatric conditions, this is their language, from treatment resistant depression or OCD or anxiety or etc., that people with ADHD tended to have the most challenging experiences, which I never got a chance to follow up with them about it, and I don't remember who it was now, but I'm very curious. So I mean, how has it helped with my ADHD? Yeah, I don't know. I think generally post psychedelic experiences that go relatively well, I tend to be more regulated. I feel more regulated. I feel less sort of like compressed by the world and more confidently and comfortably in myself. This is, when things go well. If they're like, again, I haven't had an outrageous experience that has left me dismantled with mushrooms, anyways, for quite a while. And increasingly, the things that have been difficult, the more that I go in, the more I come to better understand why they're difficult for me. And so it's easier to make sense of afterwards. But I normally just feel more myself. And when that's the case, I feel like I'm more able to just lean in and show up to my life, where a lot of ADHD symptoms are, comorbid by other psychiatric stuff. And the more stress or anxiety or sleeplessness or sadness or other things, like they all sort of feed into having less executive function and less self-regulation. And so in that way, I think it's been helpful, but otherwise I couldn't really say. Like, I only came to understand that I had ADHD as an adult, and it's been over the last handful of years, maybe 5 or 6 years, that I've been coming to understand what that is in my life. So I haven't spent a lot of time thinking about ADHD and like the balance or relationship between my psychedelic use and that superpower. I mean, psychiatric
Yeah.
condition. Yeah.
Well said.